You mind? Hey. So he just went over and was posturing to Hickory here. And she discipline bit him. He yelped, moved away. But he's drawn to her. He's like, ooh. He obsesses over the water bowl. Likes digging and biting at the water. I've just been watching him, seeing where he goes with these different things. There you go. And then you're going to keep, just stay right where you're at. There you go.
Nope.
Yep. Exactly. And you'll just keep this. Yep. And just keep this, and I'll let you know when you don't have to be saying anything anymore and you can let things naturally unfold, okay?
Yep.
There you go. And so this is where he's like,
Nope.
he's trying to figure it out.
Yep.
So he's conflicted, right? But he's listening, which is awesome.
Yeah.
But what we need is to keep this until like he ends up moving on. He ends up moving on from this. Hey. And so since he's, bashing into me, I'm going to take it as an opportunity to let him know I don't like it. Right? And so he's starting to regulate down, right? But we're gonna still hold this. Still hold this boundary.
No.
Yep. And so say you see how he now he's trying to like look for the safety. And so I just like move, like I'm doing my thing.
Yeah.
Like there's nothing, I'm not worried about anything.
Yeah.
I don't go, oh man, he's so worried. No, we're fine.
Yeah.
But if he were to continue to be just too clingy, then this is where I would then set my boundary with him. And this will help him find security. Right here? Yep. And this is where he's determined.
Yeah.
He's just determined. And so we're more determined to set this boundary. This is where the discipline will be helpful. But right now, I'm going, hey, he's listening. Let's just be patient.
Yeah.
And we will be disciplining him. But right now, this is moving the direction we want it to.
Yeah.
No need. Okay?
Really nice not to get mauled.
Yes,
I
right?
appreciate that.
Yeah, you're very welcome. And you can see that he's actually softening up.
Yeah.
And he becomes, we're bringing out the sweetness of him.
Yeah.
And that's what we really want.
Yeah.
The sweetness, the respect.
Yeah.
Since we got these kittens, I was telling Thea, I said, listen, let's talk about some of the things. I don't want the cats thinking they can cut us off and walk in front of us and go underneath our legs like that. Like, let's pen out what we're not going to accept.
Yeah.
And we're looking to have kids, so I'm like, look, cats can't be up here. We don't want them doing this. So then we can map it all out. And so this is what you got to rethink about the way you're living, because place command is no longer a thing.
Yeah.
Like, it's boundaries. It's this. You're in the kitchen. This is how it's done.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yep.
He discipline him,
Yep.
make him like actually understand. I mean what I say.
Yeah.
And then it becomes a habit. This is just how we do things.
Yeah.
And you're gonna find that life is really nice with the dog. Like, because you're gonna have a deeper relationship. Wow, they really just understand what I don't like, and they typically don't do it.
Yeah.
Sometimes I have to give a reminder here and there, but don't we all?
Yeah.
We all need that. But you can see how he's now just standing here, still going through it. But notice how not so all over the place.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like when I first met him, he was just,
Yeah.
I'm like, man, you're too much. He's going a million miles an hour. He's like overreacting and missing everything.
Yeah.
And so any questions, still gonna hold your space. Like again, I'll let you know when
Okay.
you can let your guard
Yeah,
down
this
and
is
let him
great.
smell. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
What about the whining? He does, he's fairly vocal.
Mm-hmm.
Is that something that we should typically correct if it's annoying, or is it just...
Sometimes I tell him to be quiet because it's just like you said, it gets annoying.
Yeah.
So sometimes I'm like, look, enough. I can't think. I can't hear what this person's saying.
Yeah.
But there's a degree of, sometimes that's just what is going to happen. Just like we might not like the baby screaming and throwing a fit, but sometimes that's just what they're going to do, and they're got to go move through that.
Yeah.
So how I see this is we're taking it in waves where you say the first thing is your personal space. Your personal space, addressing that. So he might be stressing, but he's always been like, able to do what he wants to do, and now he's like, I can't do what I usually do, and that's stressful.
Yeah.
And so we let that be, but we're just thinking our personal space.
Yeah.
We're thinking about when we see them, Bigsy and him coming together. Oh, that's making me nervous.
Yeah.
We insert ourselves on that,
Yeah.
right? Just taking it piece by piece. You update me, Scott, this is what's happening. I say, all right, let's hold off. Or look, try addressing. Let's see what happens if you respond to it like this. See how he's just saying, hey, he's setting his boundaries too,
Yep.
right? And so you'll still be thinking about where he is, and you're creating this, say, 6-foot bubble. But he's way more thoughtful, because what I want is for him to just like let this go, because he's still kind of thinking,
Yeah.
maybe I can go in.
Right.
I want him to move on. Then when he comes in, it should become a lot more like casual,
Yeah.
and he'll smell it. But then if you don't like, hey, I don't like how pushy you are, maybe he's getting more rambunctious,
Yeah.
then you dominate, discipline him.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
Only say what you don't like. He's doing well, you just enjoy it.
Yeah.
Don't be trying to reward him. You'll create the very problem that you're trying to get to go away.
Yeah.
So with this being said, any thoughts? I think that it went really smooth.
I'm so pleased I didn't get jumped on.
Yes. You were getting, like, he was really jumping on you, really intensely.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he would come straight at you
Yeah.
and just be like, boom.
Yes. Yes. And this is why I just see it as like, it went way smoother and easier than I planned for,
Yeah.
which I always love.
Yeah.
But you see how, like, you know, the scratching and all that, this is what I'm talking about when that more dominant, assertive behavior.
Yeah.
It could draw in another dog because of how he's acting.
Yeah.
They might take them up on that.
On
The challenge.
Yes.
Yes, exactly. So what will come on, Bigsy. Come on, man. Yep.
Nope. 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 Outta
And
here.
yep, there you go.
Outta here.
There you go. And then just move and pick it up. That was good at following through there. I was about ready to tell you to do that. So good job.
Nope.
Yep. And while it's in my mind, I would have like things that are just around your house that you know that you have some go-tos.
Yep.
And make some noise with.
Yeah, and toss it, like, so I might have some these magazines, some empty plastic bottle laying around, like just
Yeah.
some
Stuff
stuff
you can
so that in these moments you can address stuff. So like I'll have something, knowing that when I come home I'll have something that's on at the front door before I go in. Maybe I keep it in my car and I just bring it out when I go to work, you know. So just be prepared. And so he disciplined Bash just I think it was the day before yesterday for
Doing that.
mounting him. Yeah. They were playing earlier today, but again, it's a mock fight.
Yeah.
But it was a lot more peppy, bouncy, like softer versus so much rigid and tension. But what are your thoughts about how it went with him on the boundaries?
Good.
Good.
He's never
As pushy, yeah.
So it doesn't surprise me.
Yeah.
And when we first got him 2 years ago, he was more sort of didn't rush.
Yeah.
Didn't,
And that's why we're just gonna rebalance this all out.
Yeah.
And yep. And then think body language words, then that sound.
Oh, okay.
So that it becomes
Okay.
it's like a habit. Yep. And it's fine to do it at the same time, but like you definitely want to incorporate your voice.
Okay.
Because ultimately we want to be able to be body language voice
Yeah. Yeah.
is the ultimate.
Okay.
Command.
And so then you'll see Luke go through this process of coming in and it's going to be very similar to the space. Okay? And yep. But notice your guys,
Yeah.
right?
You're like, nope.
Yeah, I'm not going over there.
Yeah.
No need. I'll just lay over here, you know?
Hi.
Yep. How are you, man?
Very hot, but I made it. I've been go since like 7 this morning. So
Oh, yeah.
This is like end of my day.
Nice. Well, we'll try to make it as decompressing as possible.
Cool.
Yeah. This is Luke. His dog is Bash, the one-eyed dog here
Yep.
with Missy.
Yep.
Yes. And then these are the owners of Jake and Bigsy.
Okay. Yeah.
And so, did you see anyone else out there when you pulled up? Okay, cool. And what kind of experience was it bringing people into the home for you guys?
So bringing people in, he was okay with it. He more has issues meeting other dogs.